Y'all already know what time it is. Leg day. We got our leg day stack, pre-workout, and creatine. My dad behind the camera already made his. So we got 1 scoop of each. And then we got leg day in like 100-degree weather right now. Alright. We just pulled up right now. I'm waiting for my dad. I raced him today. As always, I won. But we got time to get hyped. Took my pre. Let's leg day, let's go! Quick little walk to warm up. Empty house today. I mean, it's always empty, but this is dead right now. So we do like about like a 5-7 minute walk, just get the muscles moving, and then
blood flowing.
And then we start. Well, we still do a little bit of more like dynamic stretching after this, and then we start the first exercise. All right, so first exercise to warm up lower back and the hamstrings. Just doing a few sets of these, no weight at all, just like you said, just quick warm up. First leg workout we're starting with today is we're gonna be doing squats. We're gonna be doing them on the Smith instead of on the barbell. We haven't done barbell squats in a minute, so Smith machine helps isolate the quads a lot more, and also make sure your form is perfect. The bar doesn't move at all, so it keeps you in that position.
Today, something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first, how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head, like a face that I hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that I watch every time I lie, face that laughs every time I fall.
First working set. Usually when we do Smith machine squats, we don't go heavy, but like most of our exercises we keep it 8 through 10. But on Smith, yeah, you won't see us load up plates or anything like that. Now, one of the things you gotta remember when building up your legs is squats. You know, like throughout the years we hear squats is the king exercise. Overall, just muscle growth. It's just you work your core, your lower back, your posterior chain, and basically every single muscle in the body. Now, with that being said, we're trying to build the legs here. In order to build the legs, we gotta make sure that we try to isolate them the most as possible. Now, throughout the years, I focused a lot on free weights, barbell squats. And the past couple of years, one thing that I learned is that the Smith machine is probably the best option if you isolate the quads and the hammies. Now I say that because a lot of the times in the gym we see us load up the barbell with a bunch of weight, and what are we doing? We're just trying to move the weight up and down, and we're bringing in every single muscle that we can. Now with the Smith machine, we're able to kind of like focus a lot more on the technique, on the form, and taking our time doing the reps a little bit more. If you notice, give it a try, and you'll notice how much more pump you get on the squats and on those hamstrings.
So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know I've got a face in me, points out all my mistakes to me. You got a face on the inside too. Your paranoia is probably worse. I don't know what set me on first, but I know what I can't stand.
All right, so next up, we got some more squats. We got on this elevated platform, we're doing the belt squats. Wide stance to focus more on the glutes and the hamstrings, because we already did kind of like close stance on the Smith.
Sink or swim, the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin.
Next, we got this hip thrust machine. Some more glute action right here.
It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
As always, that's the finisher for leg day. Calves, always do it at the end of the workout. We just bang out like 5 sets. All right, so we just wrapped up the leg day. Quick little, actually no, it was like an hour workout. It was pretty long.
Yeah, it wasn't a short workout today. We did a little bit of a different routine.
There are a lot of glutes.
Yeah, we focused a little bit more on glutes. One of the things I was telling Drew is if you want to get stronger overall in squats or like deadlifts and stuff, one of the things you gotta realize is that you gotta get every muscle. You gotta hit every single muscle of the lower part of your body. That means the glutes, the hammies, the calves, the quads. For example, I was telling Drew, when we hit the belt squat, he's a little bit weaker. He was struggling with 2.5 plates, and when it comes to squats, he could squat 4 or 5. But when it comes to the belt squat machine, he's a lot weaker, just because I'm telling him that his hips and his glutes, his glute muscles are a little bit weak. So quick lesson, make sure that you train every little muscle evenly.
Like if we ever do, like when we barbell squat again, we won't feel a difference. If anything, I'll feel a lot smoother, and we'll probably even be stronger because all those other little muscles are gaining more strength.
Yeah. So quick little message for all of you that are just starting the gym or that are kind of lost as where to go with when it comes to training. Like the reason why the 90% of people give up when it comes to training. The worst thing that you can do when it comes to training is, especially now with social media and stuff, is comparing your results with other people's results. You gotta understand, everybody has different genetics, everybody's gonna have different results, and most of all, you know, when it comes to like getting the results, it takes a lot longer for some of you than others, just because you start at a different point. You know, a lot of you may be wanting to lose body fat, lose weight, and there's a lot of people that are trying to gain weight because their genetics are very different, and they're hard gainers. So one of the things that you need to understand is you need to stop comparing your results with anybody else. For example, you may see online this person that's shredded, and right away you're like, fuck, those are the results that I want to, that's how I want to look, like that's my goal.
You want like that exact waist structure, those exact abs, the chest, arms, whatever. You're not gonna look exactly like that person. Every person's body is unique, and everyone, obviously has their weak points and strong points.
Yeah, so stop comparing yourself with anybody else. It's okay to look at a person and kind of like look at it as motivation.
Yeah. And it's bound to happen whether when you start or
but that's another thing. When I started, I never kind of like, I guess because social media wasn't so mainstream as it is now, but I never looked at someone I was like, oh, I want to be like that, because I had no idea what I wanted. I just knew the gym made me feel good, so I kept going back and expecting, not having such big expectations. But stop comparing your results or yourself with anybody else. Everyone's different. You're not gonna have the same results. You don't have the same structure, and all you need to focus is on being better every single day. Like, for example, you start today, never go back to that person you were yesterday. Keep trying to get better every single day. Be patient, trust the process, and results will come.
Yeah, the moment you start doing that, the more you'll start appreciating your progress, and appreciating your body even more. You'll feel more confident, you'll have better lifts.
Yeah, so many, I get a lot of clients that when they start, they're like, oh, I want to look like this person, I want to look like that person, I want to look like this girl. And I'm all like, that's one of the biggest mistakes, because you got to understand, you're never gonna look exactly like someone else. You're never gonna and you shouldn't want to look like nobody else. The beauty of this is that when you push yourself and you develop those results, and you look at yourself, it's something that nobody else is gonna be able to replicate. The work that you put in, nobody else is gonna be able to replicate it, and that's one of the best feelings that you can have. Nobody is gonna be able to replicate the work that you put on yourself. So that's the message for today. That was the leg day, and stay tuned for the next video.